Have you ever noticed how older Americans have this special way of saying a single sentence, and suddenly, everything just makes sense? Maybe your grandpa would say, "A stitch in time saves 9, while fixing the fence, or your grandma would remind you, "Don't count your chickens before they hatch," with that knowing smile. Back then, those sayings were part of everyday life. They came from hard work, heartache, and the kind of wisdom you can only earn through experience. Welcome to American Wisdom, the channel where we keep those timeless lessons alive, one story, one saying, and one truth at a time. Today, we are uncovering 3 old American proverbs that carry lessons more valuable now than ever, in a world that's moving fast but forgetting what truly matters. So, grab a cup of coffee, maybe sit on the porch if you can, and let's take a thoughtful walk down memory lane together. A stitch in time saves 9, fix it before it falls apart. This old American proverb first became popular in the early 1700s, and even though times have changed, the message is as sharp as ever. It means simple but powerful wisdom: fix the small problem before it becomes a big one. Back in the day, Americans lived by this rule. Farmers repaired their fences before the cattle got loose. Mothers mended clothes before holes turned to rags. And families handled misunderstandings before they grew into grudges. It wasn't just about sewing, it was about responsibility, discipline, and foresight. Think about how that applies today. When we put off things like a health checkup, a tough conversation, or paying a small debt, the issue usually grows. One little stitch of effort early on can save 9 times the trouble later. That's what made our grandparents so wise. They didn't wait for things to break before fixing them. They understood that taking care of something when it's small protects your peace when it's big. So next time life gives you a loose thread, whether it's a problem at work, at home, or inside your heart, remember this old American truth: don't wait. Handle it now. Because that's how you save yourself 9 times the heartache later. Two. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. The lesson of patience and reality. You've probably heard this one around farm towns or from older folks who grew up in rural America. It's one of those sayings that came from real experience, because when you raise chickens, not every egg hatches. This proverb teaches a lesson that's deeply American: stay humble, stay patient, and never get ahead of yourself. Our ancestors built this country through hard work and grit. They planted crops not knowing how the weather would turn out. They worked day and night, prayed for good seasons, and learned not to celebrate too early, because life can surprise you. Today, we might not all live on farms anymore, but the lesson still hits home. Sometimes we celebrate success before we've earned it, we post the dream before we've done the work. But life reminds us to slow down. It's not about being negative, it's about being grounded. As Americans, we've always been dreamers, that's our strength. But this old saying reminds us, dreams come true only when they're followed by patience and action. So, whether you're starting a business, chasing a goal, or waiting for love, don't count those chickens just yet. Keep working, keep hoping, but let results speak for themselves. That's what true American humility looks like: believing in the dream, but respecting the process. 3. Actions speak louder than words. The American way of honor. This is one of the most powerful American proverbs ever spoken, and probably the truest test of character. Actions speak louder than words means that what you do defines who you are far more than what you say. Think about the generations before us, the American workers, soldiers, and families who built this nation. They didn't talk much about honor, they lived it. They showed up for their neighbors, kept their promises, and did the right thing even when no one was watching. That's what this proverb is really about: integrity without performance. In small-town America, your word was your bond. If you said you'd help a neighbor fix a roof, you showed up. If you said you'd pay your debts, you did. It wasn't about applause or attention, it was about pride in being reliable. Today, in our digital world full of words, posts, and promises, this old truth hits even harder. Because while words can be said in seconds, actions last for generations. That's the kind of quiet strength that made America what it is, not the loudest talkers, but the most dependable doers. And that's something worth carrying forward. 3 simple proverbs, yet each one captures the heart of what made American life strong, grounded, and real. A stitch in time saves 9 teaches us the power of taking care of things early. Don't count your chickens before they hatch reminds us to stay patient and humble. And actions speak louder than words tells us that true integrity needs no spotlight. Our parents and grandparents didn't just say these things, they lived them. From farmers and teachers to veterans and homemakers, their wisdom shaped generations that valued honesty, hard work, and kindness. Maybe that's what we need to bring back today, not the rush, not the noise, but the quiet confidence that comes from doing right and living wise. If this video reminded you of someone, maybe your grandma, your dad, or an old friend who lived by these words, share it with them. Right pointing finger emoji, then, make sure to subscribe to American Wisdom for more timeless life lessons that remind us who we are and where we come from. And before you go, drop your favorite American proverb in the comments below. Let's keep this spirit alive, one saying, one story, one truth at a time.